So we did see a bin over there. There's a bin. So there's a bin over there. So he's just dropped a big load over here, which we'll go and grab. Yeah, we'll just get a little bit of stuff to market. Just mark it so we can find it again. Did you do a little potty, bubbers? So here we are with the dogs down the park. Now, unlike last night, this park is not a place where people sleep. Momo, be gentle. Don't chase the birdies. The birdies are your friends. Yeah, so as usual, no one's on the stream. Tell you what, if you were on the stream last night, oh my God, there's a bit of craziness going on, and nothing too bad. Just I think we've decided. I think after the interactions, we've decided that park guy could have been drunk, maybe. I feel sorry for people that are sleeping rough. I really do. It's not easy, and you know, autistic people rolling up on you with their annoying dogs. Bloody hell, you know, you're just trying to sleep at the War Memorial, and here comes some guy, and so yeah, fun times at the OK Corral. People, unbelievable. All right, oh well, look, there we go. So that's Poo Cam. That's bloody phone falling off the mount cam. So yeah, no one's watching yet, but that's all right. Sometimes happens that there's no one around that has free time to watch some autistic guy talk crap on YouTube. I've just got to go and sort the dogs out, because now I've got one dog that's just standing there in the middle of the park looking around. People are wandering around. Hi there, how are you? I'm just going to say hello to people as I see, because sometimes people pop in and pop out. If you just want to lurk, that's okay. Say hi in the chat if you want me to say hello to you. We'll give some shout outs. Happy to do that. Just down the park with the puppies. There's Matilda sniffing around. Leon's over there because he's already done a poopy, which we have in the green poopy bags. And they're coming up here. And we're just going to do this. So 3 people watching there apparently. Say hi. Can you hear us? Is everything all right? Oh, here's their friends. Their little friends again. I won't put it back onto me. Hey guys, how are you? How are you going? Hey guys.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, very well, thank you. Yeah, he'll sit. Now, Leon's getting treats. And, oh, did you get something to eat, did you? You're a lucky dog, aren't you? And now, Matilda's lost her ball, so should we go find your ball, Matilda? Let's go and see. Hi there, Louise August. Am I the first to subscribe and like? Maybe, yes. I'm not sure. You might be the first like. Goon. Okay, I don't know what that means. Sorry guys, we're just going to try and find her ball as usual. She's lost it. So there's lots of lovely people down. They know the puppies. They're over there having a drink. I'm just going to see if I can find her ball and where she's left it. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Hey, gorgeous. Aren't you a sweetie? Oh, gorgeous puppies. Yay, okay. Louise August, where are you tuning in from? Where are people tuning in from? There's 8 people on the stream. Feel free to say hi. Leave a like, leave a comment. It really helps the channel. Yeah, and if you subscribe and turn notifications on when we're doing music and stuff, my account is mean. Okay. Hey, Canada, that's fantastic. My partner's from Canada and she's from Calgary. Oh, where did you leave it, sweetie? Oh God, right back where we started. She drops the ball all the time. There it is. Come on. We go back and find Leon. Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. These are little puppies. Oh yes, there you go. There you go. Oh, whereabouts in Canada? Oh, Calgary. Yeah, Wendy's on the chat. Thank you. Judas Brown, what do you mean my account's mean? Can you tell me what that means? I don't understand. So I'm autistic. 6:38 North Bay. Oh, where's that? North Bay, is that like Prudhoe? Is that up near like the ice truckers? Hello. Is that ice trucker Prudhoe Bay, like up near there? I'm coming to you live from the kitchen. Oh, are you? Oh, Judas Brown, I'm in Canada in North Bay. Oh, fantastic. New Brunswick and Scotland. Oh, hello, Pauline, Scotland. What time is it in Australia here, mate? It's 18:39, so a beautiful sort of sky. It's still running somewhere around, oh gosh, I'd say it'd still be sort of at least 28 degrees. It was quite hot today and humid here. I think when we have cyclones in other parts of Australia, we get a bit of the weather patterns transfer. Come on guys, we'll come over here. Ontario, Canada. Hey, Canada. 10:40 in the morning. Oh, it's good morning, Canada. Hey. Oh, wow, that's awesome, guys. How is the weather in Canada at the moment? Is it still cold and snow and all that kind of jazz? Look, we found a little toy that Matilda is going to immediately claim as her own. A little plushie. Hey. Where's a little plushie toy? Oh, maybe Leon. He said, what's that? Oh, is that a little plushie? Is it your toy? Did you find a toy? Oh, he's having a fun play with that. Snowing and cold. Are you guys into skiing? I used to quite like skiing. I don't mind the snow and the cold. Come on. Don't dig up. He's digging stuff up. Come on, here it is. Look, here we go. Yes, you can play. You can play with that. You found that. Matilda's got, oh, there he goes. So he's doesn't like, she takes all his toys off him a lot of the time and try and get some of the sky in. How old am I? I'm 58. No snow in Toronto. Starting to warm up. Cool. Yeah, so I'm late diagnosed autistic, ADHD, complex PTSD, and I'm 58 this year, in April, I think. We'll have to probably do a birthday stream and we'll get the music going and stuff. So yeah, so happy to have people on stream. I went to the park last night, Kings Park. You'll see there's a video there that says abused in the park or whatever with a question mark. And we upset some guy that was, I looked back at the video too, and the dogs, nobody did anything to him. I think he was just asleep. The dogs had probably gone up and sniffed him and like touched him with their nose, like on his leg or something. He's going, oh, your dog's assaulted me. And so my theory is he may have been, I didn't get all the hoo-ha and the yelling, the chasing us around the park on video, but you turned 10 5 days ago. No way. Oh, happy birthday. 4 hours from Toronto. Oh, wow. Just woke up for work. Oh, cool. What do you do for work? What are you off to do today? Is everyone in the chat on the spectrum as well? Or, ADHD, or have we got some people that aren't on the spectrum? And that's okay. I'm just curious, because I assume I'm talking to people that are on the spectrum because the channel's autismatic, but I may not be, and that's fine. We're happy to have people. We're happy to have people from Canada. That's amazing. I can't believe I'm standing here in Australia, in Perth, and people are tuning in from Canada. That's amazing. Yeah. 5 days ago, 10. Wow. That's incredible. I think we've just banned kids up until the age of 17 from being on social media. So, yeah. Do you have kids? No, I don't have children. These are my children. This is my child. This is Leon. Here, is it yours? This is Leon, the puppy, and that's Matilda. They're my children, basically. Traumatic brain injury. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know much about those, but my deepest sympathies. That sounds really difficult. So yeah, it's good to find out different, this is sort of, I didn't realise I had a disability until I was diagnosed, so that was a bit of a shock. Well, they call it a disability, but I did see a guy the other day on the internet that was talking about, he's like, maybe it's not, maybe it's not neurodivergence, maybe it's just the way the predator class have framed it so that, it was, I don't know, I can't really sort of sum up his spiel, but he was sort of going, well, maybe it's kind of not a conspiracy, but what if there's nothing wrong with us, and what if we're just as nature intended us to be, and we can, I think I have trauma as well, and I know other people, friends of mine with trauma, and a bank, press a lot of buttons. Hard job. Okay. It's weird. Yeah, I bet it is. Sydney, Australia. No, mate, I'm in Perth. Nerve-wracking. So Starlight, what do you find that you're expecting your brain to do certain things and then it doesn't do it? Is it like you've got blind spots? I find sometimes if I'm hyper-focused, it's like I've got blind spots, and I'll put my phone down and completely forget where I put it while I'm focused on something, on a special interest or whatever. Do all Australians have an accent? It's not a disability, it's a superpower. Okay. A lot of people say that. I read a book today about, visualising it, and my therapist said a lot of kids think of it like a superpower. So that's interesting. I do know a lot of people just in the wider autism community that there's a little bit of debate, and some people get very upset about saying it's a superpower. I've found that my pattern recognition is off the charts. I was talking to my therapist about that today and just going, this is the way my brain works. She's like, oh, I've never heard anybody say that before. And so it's, it's hard to think of it as a disability because I didn't think of myself as disabled before. So having that perspective kind of makes me just go, well, everything I am and the person that I am and everything is, it's who I am. And I was looking at a video talking about the fact that, our reality is perception. So, if I perceive myself as a victim, because the whole sort of disabled, it means you're not abled, right? But abled according to whose benchmark, according to whether or not you can be a functional unit of labour for the capitalism and the predator class, I guess. Dark here in Canada, the sun's coming up now, yay. Yes, we do have an accent. Change the narrative, yeah, exactly, right? And so that's kind of what I've been trying to do, because I don't really, I find like, it's classed as a disability in Australia here, and because it's classed as a disability, we get access to supports, which is good. But then, according to the government, they then look at you as disabled. So if you start doing things that are maybe not classically, maybe, you know, like, and you know, really most people I've ever met with a disability are using whatever they've got. You know, if they're in a wheelchair, they're getting out, you know, the best people I've met come from the disability sector. And I think it's because you learn compassion. You know, you learn compassion for others that are struggling because you're struggling, right? And that was the situation with this guy in the park last night. He was super dysregulated. I could tell he was struggling. And so my desire was not to sort of respond to his aggression with violence. My desire was just, I mean, I even said to him, I said, hey, you know, like, can I help you? Can I give you some money? Can I give you some food, like a place to stay? Unfortunately, that's not on the video, so that's just my say-so. But, I mean, I really did, because I just thought, well, if this guy is so upset and angry about me walking around with my dog filming a video in the park, oh, there's a beautiful puppy, hello. These are gorgeous puppies. Hi, are you going to say hi? Oh, puppies want to come and play. I've been to New Zealand and it's, oh, hang on, I pluck out the bad and switch it to good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, Skylar. Naya, it's me again. Hey, Naya, how are you? Just going back through the chat. New Zealand. They do have an accent like the New Zealand's more like, yeah, cheer, bro. The Kiwi accent is a bit more like that. Like Bluey, do you call the toilet or dunny? Depends. Funny, dunny. Dunny. I'm not really sure. I'd have to go. Can someone Google that and find out why it's called a dunny? Dunny mean, yeah, it does mean toilet. Hey, Jamie, brother, how are you? When is the stream ending? Oh, it's going to end in probably like half an hour, or when it gets dark, I think, because we're going to have to bring the dogs home, because Wendy's at home making food for the dogs. So at some point we'll have to take them back, and he'll probably stay. He likes to have a big sniff and he likes to go for a bit of a dig. So I don't know, we'll be here for maybe half an hour or something, maybe. Sorry, Judas Brown, JB, I'm going to call him. I think that Judas said his name. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I forget them so hard. Oh, that was Skylar. That's Louise. My phone is overheating. Oh, is it? That's cool. I'll be here for a little bit. I'm not sure. Sometimes I do I make music a bit later and do a stream then, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that tonight. I'm just, you know, it was a bit, to be honest, a bit traumatizing being confronted by this guy in the park last night. So the part of my complex PTSD sort of trauma system is still a little bit sort of rocking from that. Okay, see you, Skylar. Thanks for tuning in, mate. How you going, Jamie? You doing good, mate? Jamie, shout out to Jamie rolling with the spectrum. Yeah, mate, all going well. Last night was kind of crazy. I'm spewing that the video cut out. I didn't get it. Sounds of Summer. Hey Dee, how are you? Tuning in from England, the UK. Yeah, Sounds of Summer. Yeah. CPTSD, do you? Starlight, yes, mate. Yeah. It's a bit hectic, isn't it? Got some good battery power, so I'm gonna just turn on the camera light so we can see a bit, and it will also help me find her ball. Oh no, she's got the ball in the mouth. So the guys like to come up this way. There's a little place they can dig. And ticks. Oh really? I don't have ticks so much, which I'm glad about. It's just a struggle. I was saying that to my therapist today. It's just a struggle for some people. You know, we look like we're doing all right, but under the surface there's just all this chaos going on inside. Special Papa Pats, miss you guys. Do I stim? Yes, I bounce my leg a lot, and sometimes I'll flap my arms. I learned to do that in dancing because I was told to control myself, and so when I was a kid, and so I don't always stim because it sort of was naturally repressed as a child, and so, but yeah, I like to dance. I like jumping on the trampoline. So I would sort of call those things stimming. I think talking is a stim because I've noticed that when I get excited, like too happy or excited about something, I start to get dysregulated. And I notice that when I'm uncomfortable in a situation, and it's not just info dumping, but I've noticed that I'll just talk, just blah, 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 blah. If I'm comfortable or I'm stressed, I'll just talk about, where's your bally ball? Where's Bally? So I just sort of blah, 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 blah. Wendy will confirm that for me, I'm sure. And so I'm just wondering, so it's a long answer to your question, man, but I'm just wondering if, for me, possibly talking is a stim. And actually, thank you so much for that question, because it really just made me think, maybe it's my, my talking is a stim. That's crazy. I never stop talking, I know, right? Talk. Yes, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. I'm not getting triggered, I promise. Oh! So, walking in the dark and talking on the phone. Apparently it's a good combination because you fall over. Look, we got stunts. Breakfast breaking. Brekkie, we call it. Yeah, oh my God, yes, I'm okay. I'm good. I have practiced and learned how to fall doing a contact improvisation and doing a bit of acrobatics. So I wasn't prepared for that, but I fold my legs under me if I feel myself going. So, but it's exciting, right? Drama, action. And here was I thinking, I'll stream the puppies from the park because that'll be nice and relaxing for people to watch. And so last night we get accosted by a drunk guy in the park. Today we're tripping over and falling. I just spelled it wrong. Yes, yeah, that's okay. We don't mind. Yeah, I'm all good. So here we go. Yeah, great. And it's so nice to have Rolling on the Spectrum here. Dogs are Rottweiler and Husky, small head Husky, and American Staffy body. So if you can see, she's kind of got a small head compared to her body, because normally there would be lots of fur around her head from the Siberian Husky mum. And she just loves playing with her ball. A shout out to Rolling with the Spectrum. Jamie's channel's been really helping me. Rolling with the Spectrum, go check it out if you've got some time. He's just got like a really positive attitude, and kind of like what you were talking about, Starlight, and that is just kind of rolling with it and reframing the narrative. And it's just, hey, you're good, Jamie. So he makes videos about just kind of, dealing with life and stuff on the spectrum. And every time I get a bit down, I watch Jamie's videos, and he's talking about looking after his kids on the spectrum. And I just thought, oh my God, bro, how do you do that? How do you even cope? I don't even know. Like, I go out of the house and people I don't even know start yelling at me. I was just like, oh gosh. So that gives me, kind of like courage or validation that, okay, we're all struggling. Getting rid of the stigma, right? Yes. Mailbox or letterbox? Both. Sorry for saying your account is mean. No, that's okay, Judas Brown. I was just curious, do you mean mean as in like wicked good or badass? Or did you, because the last thing I want to do is be mean to someone, I guess, is the reason I was asking. Guys, look up. Yeah, here we go. So these are the trees. The beautiful thing about Australia is the gum trees and, the evening light. It's sort of darker here. The phone's picking up quite a lot of light in the trees, but, always have to explain my tics. Yeah, badass. Well, that's what I thought you meant, Judas Brown. Love your work. Thank you so much. I'm trying to kind of make it badass because like with Jamie and rolling with the spectrum, I guess part of the reason I'm doing the channel is to just go, look, autistic people are no different to anybody else. You don't need to be afraid of them. You don't need to think, yes, we're a bit weird, but we're kind of weird in a good way because we're weird because we want to kind of have fun and enjoy things and have really deep, kind of interesting conversations. Yeah. So, my little bro is autistic. Oh, okay. Good on you. Drinking some coffee. What kind of coffee you drinking? You got some nice beans there from somewhere, I hope. Trump pardon blows up as MAGA lawyer gets arrested. I'm just going to read you my alerts as they come up. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, hey, so super cool that people could tune in. So I was talking about how Jamie's channel helps me because, it just helps me go, oh, okay, right, I'm struggling. That's not necessarily unusual. And as Jamie was saying the other day, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And that kind of helped me deal with the situation last night because I was like, oh, okay, this is an unpleasant situation. But, I can sort of get out of it, or I can move away from the situation. And I really learned a strong lesson there. And it's like I don't have to try and confront this guy and make him understand that I don't hate him, or because he's living in his own reality, right? And I can't really affect his reality if he doesn't want to kind of see that there's a different reality, it changes narrative, whatever, Some people just need support where they're at to give them time to find somewhere better, I guess. And you can't force people to do things they don't want to do. And if they're not ready to kind of confront the issue, then sometimes you just got to wait until they're ready, and you have to decide, well, am I going to wait with this person, or I'm going to let this person sort it out by themselves and kind of wait over here. Hey, Mitchell, Australia. Hey, how are you? They're from Australia. Okay, Judas, nice. Australian coffee beans. Preaching to the converted, Wendy, yes. I'm in Australia, love your dog. Thanks, Mitchell. There's another dog too over here who's just digging a hole. That's his kind of ongoing project. Hello, say hi. We say hi to the people. Say hi, Leon. Hey? Are you covered in sand? Do you want to go have some dinner? Should we go have dinner? Mum's making dinner. How's dinner coming, Mum? Are we coming home yet, or do we need to stay down the park a bit longer? So now, where's your ball, Moo Moo? Where's Bally Ball? Oh, here it is. Here. Oh, the pups are looking over there. Is there someone over there? Is there? They're little puppies. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. These dogs are super friendly. There's no need to worry. Come on, this way. We'll go this way. We walk this way. Puppy's on the lead. Good boy. So they know pretty much not to go up to dogs and stuff. Stay or go get some food from the shops. Okay, cutie. Oh, Boston Terrier, right. So that's Wendy telling me that the food's not ready yet for the dogs. Well, the meat's defrosted. So what we do is we take meat that we get from the meat supplier and we mix it up with fresh vegetables like, what's the fresh vegetables we use? Cauliflower, broccoli, carrots. They love stuff, sweet potato they really love. So that's kind of cool too. Yeah, and so we mix all that up with like a paint stirrer in a 20-litre bucket, and then we put rice in there as well. And then they've got a really super healthy dinner. Pumpkin cabbage, yes. It's really dark there now. I started watching the stream. It was bright out. Yeah, because we've just... See, that's the sunset going on over there in the... I've just turned the light on. So it is quite dark here. Chicken necks, yeah. It's, they're not on chicken at the moment because the vet... They've had some allergy issues and apparently... so we went on to a novel protein. So we feed them horse meat at the moment. And, they do occasionally get, other things. Now, she's looking at the ball, which I can't see because it's pitch black. Is that a ball down there? So this is what happens when it's dark. Where's your ballie? Come on, should we go get some dinner? So I think the ball might be a lost cause. Where's Ballie? You show me. Show me where it is. So she'll know and she'll kind of point at it. So it just gets a bit, as you can see, it gets a little bit dark and then we're kind of using torchlight to try and find something that's the same tonal range. Oh no, there, she's grabbed it because I can't see it. So anyway, they're off with the chicken. Oh, Maltese poodle. Oh, chum. No, not Frio. This is, it's kind of, it's a park in, I guess, Innaloo sort of area, I would call it, maybe. Come, pups. Where's your ball? Oh, she dropped it again. All right. So, yeah, Innaloo. Right, I've got to stop saying that word. I was watching a video last night on how to do YouTube better, and they're saying, I say a lot as well. They are saying the diction has to be better. Likes to jump on people and he runs up to other dogs. I'm not teaching him to not. Well, yeah, so Innaloo, Mitchell, sorry. So jumps up on people west of Scarborough, all right. Yeah, so we do teach them, try and teach them not to jump up on people because these dogs, they don't look at on the camera, but they are rather big. That's the first thing that everybody says is, oh my God, those dogs are really big. Particularly Leon, because he's, he is a Roddy, but he's super gentle, but he is kind of big. So, yeah, come on this way. Puppy's on the lead. This way. Come on, puppy's on the lead. We go get some dinner. Treats and dinner. Come on. So I've got to try and keep him focused. Oh, thank you. Usman, I think. Sorry, east of Scarborough. He's an American Roddy. Yeah, oh my God. Maybe he's a Canadian already. So he's wandering off up here. I think he's having another poop. Great. That looks like the poop. Yes, another poop. Oh, look at this. Live poop scooping. I mean, you know, how is that like? What other channel has live dog poo collection? I mean, you know, I'm talking, you know, I'm talking like some of the best content out there. Nothing but absolute top tier stuff for you guys. Oh God. So you see, this is the problem. So I've just touched poo. Great. See, on the finger there. Gross. So I'm glad actually to get, because this is something that from an autism perspective I really struggle with because the smell's overwhelming. But you've just got to do it, and if you don't get the flick right, you end up with poo all over your hands. Oh, that's good. So I've wiped the poo on the ground, and then I've gone and grabbed the handle on the phone thing. Likes to scratch people, and she likes to play, Chop from GTA, probably. It's okay. Don't worry how to pronounce my name when I comment on your videos. Can you please give me a pin, bro? Because I love your videos. Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't know how to do a pin yet, bro. I don't know what that means. Put the phone down. Yeah. Well, you know, like, you gotta keep filming, isn't that's what happens like in the war zone? All right, so now I've lost the dogs. Don't know where they are. Oh, they're just over here. Okay, come on, we're gonna go to the car now, guys. We're gonna go to the car. We're gonna get in the car. We're gonna go eat some food. And there's a ball here. So I don't know if you can see here, but what's happened is they've come through and they've mown the grass, and so it sits in these big clumps, and then when she drops her ball, because it all starts to look a bit clumpy and the ball's kind of the same colour as the grass. Now she's sitting there and she's going, where's the ball? Can't you see it? So something I found out about dogs the other day is they actually have like, they can see infrared. So they can sort of see stuff that we can't see to the naked eye. Can put the yuck, yes, it's yuck. I have to double bag it. Oh, good Lord. Yes, well, that was a small one coming out of Leon. He eats about 1 kilo of food every dinner time. So normally he's already done a large poopy scoopy today. And yes, that was, so yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. On the lead, you've got to protect mum now. Oh, yeah, don't worry, that thing will run away from your dog. Come on, say hi. The puppy's on the lead. Come on. Come on. Let's go now. So you can see his eyes just shining in the dark. If you need to maybe verify your account or it's verified, already tap the 3 dots and you'll see pin comment when someone's comment that you pin someone. So I'm streaming on my phone at the moment and I can't see dots. So I'm going to have to do some research. Come on, let's go. I'm going to have to do some research and organise how to pin comments. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, feel free to leave a message down in the comments, brother, and I'll pin that later on when I check the comments out for the stream. We do our best. Probably guessing you're going to go into the car and go home, feed the dogs some food and go to bed. It's been a long day for me. As well, and I'm part as the team. Oh, fantastic. While you're at it, you can go cricket hunting or frog hunting. Well, that is true. Can I be mod? Yeah, Judas, I'll sort that out. How do I do that? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Just let me know in the comments on this, like not in the chat, but actually in the comments on the stream, that you want to be a mod, and I will. I'll make you a mod, because the comments will remind me, because I get an alert when comments are done. So my dog's still over here having a little chat. Come on, we're gonna go get some dinner. Come, puppies, dinner. And my thumb that got a bit of poop on it doesn't smell. I did check. I wiped it on the grass. He's got a sandy head. Have you got a sandy head, Muppet? Where's the sandy head? Come on, come on, come on. We're going to get some dinner. Puppy din-dins. Yeah, mate. Yeah, we're about to head home. So, chicka. I'll have a new video out tomorrow too. Oh, cool. Rolling with the Spectrum. Fantastic. Love your videos. W. Judith Brown. Yeah, so just put them in the comments. If you want to be a mod or you want to be in the comment, just drop it in the comments on the video. But make sure you like and subscribe and stuff, and so I can keep in touch and make sure we, do things. You have to click my name and it should say set as moderator. All right, we're going to try that now. Click your name. Oh, there's pin message. Add as moderator. There you go. There you go. You're now moderator. Yay! Judith Brown is the mod with the mostest. I might be sleeping while you're live tomorrow. That's fine, honey. Now I'm going to go back to. It's okay. Please give me a pin because I love your videos. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to pin him. So now I can click on the name. Thank you so much for helping me with that, JB. Oh, look, you're blue now. Oh, that's okay, buddy. That's okay. Like, don't worry about, we're pretty casual here. I try and do a stream kind of every day-ish, but you'll get the notifications, obviously, and I was trying to do a music stream every night, but that was getting kind of a bit hectic and a bit, ended up sleeping all bloody day and stuff. So, what car do you have? Oh, we're living, we've got an old Volvo XC90, and, I've been talking to Wendy and saying, we need to get an electric car. I feel guilty that I'm killing pens every time I drive to the bloody, the doodah, anytime I drive anywhere. Now, I don't know if this is I tried this last night and it fell over. We're gonna be like illegal. My dog Ollie, hello, how are you? I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're going to start the car up, and do not trash my car. Oh, babe, I'll do my best. I promise I will do my absolute best. So we need to look out the front now, right? So you're going to get a little drive. Do you have a girlfriend or wife? Yes, I do. Judith Brown, I do. That's Wendy in the chat. She's my I guess she's my wife. Have to catch up and collab and be actual professional YouTubers. What do you mean? You are a professional YouTuber, Jamie. House from the park, not far, about 5 minutes. Jamie has got a killer bloody sign, neon sign, rolling with the Spectrum. He's got a co-host. He's got a camera person. He's got what else has Jamie got that we don't have on his channel? He's got oh, what did I see the other day? Oh, he's got merch, he's got hats, he's got t-shirts, he's doing walks for autism. Oh my God, I feel so unprofessional. Jamie's just like crushing it. And he works a full-time job. How do you do that, man? Oh, thanks for the sub, Mitch. I really appreciate you. Oh, I'm appreciating all the love on this stream, guys. It's so generous of you to come and watch and hang out. I love it. It's like I've got friends that I can talk to while I'm doing stuff that I don't, like have to take care of. I just somehow it's like it helps with the complex PTSD and stuff. Is you with the other? Is your wife the other moderator? Yes, she is, mate. She's not technically my wife. We're not married, but we've been living together long enough that she treats me like her husband. All right, where are we here? So this is just kind of undiagnosed. Well, undiagnosed is okay. Self-diagnosed is okay. Oh, I'm getting tooted at because I'm waiting. So I'll just drive really slowly. Because it's Perth, because I've just got to be somewhere like far, I don't know. He could see me looking at the phone, I guess, so fair call. I would have tooted me as well. That's fair. That's reasonable. Now he's behind me again. Let's see if I can get him to toot me again. He probably thinks I'm an Uber dog. I got an Uber dog last night, which was incredible, because we got down to the Northbridge Watch House and the cops were like, yeah, nah, we don't care because on the camera we didn't see. I'll just give him a wave, because what's going to happen, we're going to come up to the red light and going to stop next to him. Or he's behind me. Hilarious, isn't it? Isn't it just hilarious? Oh no, we're going to go past him. Now we're going past him. How does he feel? See, that's the thing. If you toot someone, it's the road. So it's, it's going to catch up to you and you're going to end up being next to it. And it's like, oh, now I tooted. And it's like, unless you're just doing a little hello toot, like because someone has, they're off with the fairies and they didn't realise the lights changed or something like that, like I did go to Nepal once and people were like tooting all the time, and that was just a function of, oh, there he goes, he's going to zoom past me, do the zoom past. But you see, buddy, now you're up the arse of that car, which isn't great. And now he's slowed down again, and now he's going to get embarrassed again when I come past him. And that's the thing, that shame and fear and, because you want to be like, come on, get a move on, I'm going home. So he's going off to the freeway. I'll wave to him. See ya! It's hilarious, I love it, it's so funny. Because sometimes you can get triggered by that stuff and it's a real problem. And, meltdowns. And the last thing that's good to happen is be having a meltdown when you're driving. So, yes. It's good. Remember me from the other night? Yes, mate, I do. I was waiting to see if we'd see some of the same crew. Lovely to have you all here. Pop the sausages and the beef on the barbecue. Okay, Wendy, are you listening? Tim Tams. Oh. I was at the shop today and I saw Tim Tams and I was like, oh. No, where was I? I was at someone's house and they opened the fridge and they had Tim Tams in there and they got something out. Fairy bread, yes. Aussie team. Oh, cool, Mitchell. Where are you, Mitchell? Or did you say you're in Adelaide or Melbourne? Somewhere different. Wendy's not cooking dinner. Oh, okay. Oh, you're in Perth, Mitchell. Fantastic. So am I. That's great, brother. I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad. Because I spoke to my psychologist today and she was talking about psychologists that deal specifically with autism. And she said that there's not many of them. So, you know, all right, now I'm just going to turn this around because I just don't really want people to sort of, you know, people don't need to know where I'm living and stuff. Probably it says protect your privacy. So I'm going to do that and I'm just going to move the thing down and we're just going to have a bit of private video for a while. So, yeah, I hope that's all right, guys. It's just, you know, after last night, I don't want Crazy Park Guy to turn up at my house and go, "Oi, you said I could stay at your house." I was like, "Oh, well, that was last night when I was trying to calm you down and you were a bit dysregulated and running after us in the park." So, yeah, that's a bit hilarious. Cool, we're here, we made it. So I'm just going to read a bit of the... no more meltdowns in the car. Yes. I'm not cooking. Yeah. So you're finding the duloxetine helps, which is interesting. So I was talking about duloxetine the other night. I couldn't remember the name of the drug. Wendy used to be on that, and then she discovered that she was on the spectrum and had ADHD, and who knows? We think possibly. CPTSD as well, because there's some trauma symptoms there. But, oh, hang on. Stop the car, put it in park. All right, don't show the police this video. That's not good. Yeah, so we think that she might have some trauma there and stuff. So we don't know. You can't buy what? Oh, hang on. Yes. It's also the thing in Canada is strict. You can't buy a handgun or sell one. You can't own like any type of firearm, knives on your taser. It's just very strict. Yeah. Well, look, I read this comment about someone was talking about this on the internet the other night, just about having weapons when you go outside. And I understand if you're in America and you're in a situation where you know people are armed with guns, maybe you want to be able to defend yourself, but still, you know, like you shoot someone, it's really super hard to take back. You stab someone, super hard to take back. But if you just run away, you know, I mean, as we proved last night, alcoholics in the park aren't particularly athletic, so a short jog can outrun them. But yeah, don't reveal what your house looks like and stuff, or else stalkers would come. Yes, stalkers. Well, you know, I've never had a stalker before. I mean, would be interesting content, right? Got to say that, you know. We stream 20 stalker cam. Anyway, I don't wish that on anybody. Yes, thank you, Mitchell. That's why I'm in the process of being diagnosed with ASD and ADHD. Oh, right. So you're thinking maybe it's not bipolar and the cyclothymia has more to do with autism, perhaps, Jamie? Sorry, I'm not meaning to put words in your mouth. I'm just trying to kind of understand what you're talking about. Might not see you tomorrow. I might be sleeping because I'm a lot of hours time behind. Yeah, that's cool, JB. I'm going to call you JB if that's right. Or do you want me to call you Judas? Or do you have a nickname that you want me to call you? Oh, cool, Jamie. Well, yeah, you know, you're getting diagnosed, and on your video you were saying that the bit of paper reckoned that you might have that going on. So that'd be good, right? And then you've got some clarity on what's actually happening. Oh, look. Here's Wendy in the kitchen listening to my stream. I'm just putting stuff on my it's Aquium on my hand, so because it's covered in poo. And there's a nice picture of Wendy, glamorous Wendy. She's gorgeous. A bipolar appears like ADHD. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I see my youngest daughter with traits that I have. Well, yeah, man. Like, it's and when you become, because I didn't, like, I unfortunately my special interest. So this is just wiping the dog poop off. Getting disinfectant from dog poop. Backyard looks nice. How big is it? Judas, I'd rather that. Judas, brother, I call you Judas. I love that because it's got that kind of biblical reference, and I'm in no way, shape. I would say I'm an atheist. Don't let that. Everyone's welcome, right? That's just how I feel. I'm happy to discuss that, and but yeah. Hang on. So I'm just trying to, I'm grabbing the hose. I'm going to wash my hands because I want to wash the poop off the hands. Like, I can cope with having to do it. I've sort of desensitized myself to it. Okay, see you, bro. Yeah. What are you doing for work, man? I hope it's not too difficult. Oh, you got to push buttons at the bank, right? Oh, all right, man. Peace. I've just, love your work, Judas. Just try and find your flow, mate, and just remember that other people's emotions are not your responsibility, I guess. But yeah, have a good day at work.
Don't hurt anyone's feelings.
Don't hurt anyone. Yeah, how are you supposed to do that? In a neurotypical world, how are you not supposed to hurt anyone else's feelings? Everyone gets their feelings hurt all the time. If you don't do all the secret signs and maybe what we should do is we'll do a deep dive into how to talk neurotypical or something at some point and what that means. But I mean, hang on, I'm just going to turn the volume down. Oh, look, here we go. We're going to get like countdown. Countdown. See, we've got 3 phones. Look at that. And it's going to, that's so cool. Now, people don't probably know, I've made Wendy's phone have a hernia because I'm doing it. I'll turn it down. But so that's like the countdown effect there used to be a TV show in Australia called Countdown, which was a music show, and the music show was, about music, obviously, but it was called Countdown. And 70s, obviously, video effects were not, so I'm still washing my hands. This message is held for review. Okay, let's see what that says. Don't know what that means, but Hey, Mitchell, are you still there? Do you want to see the backyard? I don't know. Like, is the stream dropping out? Can you guys tell me? Like, is it sort of patchy and dropping out, or is it coming through really strong all the time? Because it's hard. Like, I can sort of, it's got a little thing that shows people, but I'm not 100% sure if that's people in the chat all of the time, or if you can be watching and not, if it's, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's just people that are chatting, and if that little number means that there's people that are chatting, or if that means people that are watching, I'm not really sure. It's a learning experience. Patching out tiny bits, but it comes back strong. Data, yeah, like, so I've only got 2 bars of 5G, yeah, so, yeah, Mitchell, I might need to sort that out. I was, I know people that do live streams and stuff with like Starlink and whatnot, and the Wi-Fi here at home is a bit sketchy. We need a bit of a better router. But um, if you're still watching there, what I'll do is put the little light on. I quite like this light on the camera, works like a video light. I've got to feed the puppies in a second. Oh, hang on. No, it doesn't.
Yes, can you do that for me, please?
Oh, well, you were making food, sweetie. Is that done?
It's in the fridge.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go sort that out. Mitchell wanted to see the backyard. So this is just kind of where we're in the process of trying to get it sorted. Oh, no, the dogs are out. They're you can see Leon's there. Actually, I might just feed them quickly while. So there's chaos everywhere because we're autistic and there's too many projects and stuff going on and blah blah blah. Oh, and he's made a nice big bucket. That's why she wanted me to come get it, because it's heavy. But so this is kind of a little bit of the backyard area here, kind of a little patio area. Up the back there, you can up the back here is a trampoline, and I've got a little scaffold there to do gymnastics on, or like hanging and pull-ups, and I train a bit of parkour, and we discovered that the trampoline can be used as fun and okay, so this is how I stay regulated. So some people might want to see this might be useful. So I do 3 physical: sleep, balanced diet, exercise, focus on those things. And then 3 emotional, fun, relationships, interests. So it's good. So fun and exercise, we've realised, can be stacked. And we can stack that with the trampoline. So that's kind of cool. And these are stick things Wendy got. I feel fierce, worthy, healthy, successful, inspired. There's loads of stuff too. Like I like this a lot. Actually, I'll show everyone this because this is cool. Dropping Nepal's flag on the floor. I like fridge magnets. I'm obsessed with fridge magnets. So basically what happens when you walk for an hour, after 2 minutes, blood starts flowing faster, waking up your muscles and brain. After 5 minutes, heart rate picks up, boosting circulation and oxygen supply. After 10 minutes, joints loosen, stiffness fades, and mood starts lifting. After 15 minutes, your body burns fat for energy, stress begins to drop. After 30 minutes, endorphins kick in, improving mood and lowering anxiety. After 45, blood pressure, etc., cholesterol levels start improving. And after 60 minutes, the body shifts into fat-burning mode, metabolism stays elevated for hours. So that's kind of cool, right? So that means you can hack your brain. And this one here, we've got cognitive distortions, unhelpful thinking styles. Wendy got that from a bio group, but it's super useful. And how to create empathy, that's really helpful. Food cravings, tears, yelling, silence, welcome to an ADHD overflow day, what triggers it, how it feels, recovery, not fixing. We've got a feelings wheel. You need that for walk for autism. Yeah, mate. Just put a comment down below, Jamie, and I'll scan it and I will send it to you, or I'll find the link. This is something else. This is just downloaded by Jay Yang Inspires. 15 sentences that live rent-free in my head. And the one I like the most at the moment is ambition without action turns into anxiety. So that helps me understand where my anxiety is coming and gives me a solution to it. And the one that we like too is if someone could only see your actions and not hear your words, what would they say your priorities are? And Wendy's pointing, what's the one with the knife you were pointing at? it's okay to live a life most people don't understand, right? Which is the spectrum. Sorry, I'm in the way. Oops. Yeah, so here's the puppies waiting for dinner because what was I doing? Oh, live on the stream, completely forgetting what I was doing in the middle of doing it because I got distracted by a side quest. So there you go. So this is the food that we feed the pups. It's kind of just raw meat mixed with veggies, basically,
And rice.
and rice. And ever since we've been feeding them that, their coats have just been so healthy. It's been great.
I'm gonna kill you now.
Shush. You're making a mess.
I hate you.
You're not allowed to have a meltdown.
I'm not. I'm just.
We're having
Get
a
up
live stream.
There are rewards.
Jamie will probably tell you that you need to get dolls. Plushies, a stimming toy.
Yeah.
A stimming toy you
I've
can
got knives.
wear on your head that just stims you into relaxation.
Oh, like Joe has on the
So
yeah.
we were just talking about stimming. Maybe one of the guys from Canada, Judas, I think, was talking about. Oh no, Starlight was talking about stimming being like. Well, was saying that he spoke a lot, and I realised that talking is probably a stim for me.
Yes.
Because it's something you can do, right? You can talk, everybody talks, but it doesn't look as weird as like
Everybody.
flapping your hands and doing all this stuff. And I didn't realise I flapped my hands until my mate, I was doing some stand-up comedy with him. And he was, he said to me, oh, you really, I said, what do you see about me that I don't notice about myself? Because I was trying to work out the comedy for that. So you can watch Leon eating. They're having veggies and rice and horse meat. Yeah. So just give me a sec. I've got to go and take this bucket out into the fridge outside. I never knew a stimmed until my autistic daughter laughed at me stimming. Oh, no. Yeah, I know, right? Well, because when I grew up, all the stims were kind of not beaten out of me, but, you know, you were kind of, don't do that, don't do that.
Don't bite your
Don't talk
nose.
in public, don't do this, don't do that, right? So it's sort of... I think I've suppressed, and I reckon it comes out as talking, because you ask anybody that knows me, it's like, yeah, it's verbal diarrhea. I got told I had in school.
Yep.
Masking on my life, Jamie. Oh, Jamie, you're on stream. I'm going to show you this, man. So I put these up in my bedroom before I even realised, before I got diagnosed, right? So yeah, right. Mask-orama, all above the bed. Just like loads of masks. And I was always fascinated with masks at theatre school. And yeah, interesting, hey? Interesting. All right, so I'm just going to leave you here with puppies for a sec. I'll be back in a tick. The talking's going to stop. Wendy might choose to say something.
Ba. Ba. Meh. Oh my gosh. Messy, messy, mess. Messy, messy, mess.
I mean, let's face it. We've been on stream now for, I don't know where it says their time, but for a while, and I've been talking almost the whole time. And Jamie says, hey, Wendy. So this is the rest of the backyard, Mitchell. There's a big rose bush here. And here's the trampoline. Oh, and so we come out here on the trampoline and bounce up and down. And here's like the monkey bars that I use to hang off. And I also have a big screen that sits in here, which I'll do some streams with, and there's like a battle rope and stuff, so you can practice climbing up the rope and grip strength. So I do that to get my grip strength up, just bending back and pulling on the rope. So little exercises that don't take much, and they make a massive difference. So when I encountered this guy in the park last night, and that's the fence over there. So yeah, that's basically a couple of sheds there and some sort of like undergrowth. I'll go through a garden. And so this is a native plant here, lavender bush. We've got a big dead spot there. We've got to plant some stuff in. Native sort of trees. We try and plant natives as much as possible. Wendy's a bit allergic to some of them. And we've got some rose bushes from... This house used to belong to Wendy's dad. And it was passed on to Wendy when Dad died. Yeah. So... Yeah, so leave some comments down below, like on the video. Make sure you like this video. We've got 10 likes. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's the Buddha's head that we bought. And we got it off Marketplace, but it's on these little wheels because it weighs like, oh God, I reckon that weighs probably... work it out actually, but it'd be, I mean, I don't even think I can lift it, even if I can move it. So I would say that's maybe like it weighs more than me, so maybe 100 kilos, easy. Yeah. So coming back inside, there's Wendy with gloves on, because she wants to be a doctor. She loves the blue gloves, the blue doctor gloves. I'm going to have some more water. Hydration is good for autism. And these are pictures. This is a picture, a self-portrait of Declan that Declan did. That's Wendy's kid. Oh, maybe it shouldn't show that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to show. Actually, I'll show you this. These are all the knickknacks that I collect and put here on this little shelf. So I'll just let you know, we've got the Batman. And these rocks are interesting, actually. So I found these rocks on my walk with the dogs. Somebody has gone to all the trouble of making these little rocks and drawing on them, and then see, that's Karen up WA, and then coming back down, you know, and this one had like Imagine Peace on it, you know, and John Lennon's little head, I think I'll turn it over, and the little hippo and dog. And so yeah, there were all these little rocks down there. I don't know if dog had anything. Oh yeah, it's a bit dusty, sorry, because you know we do a lot of cleaning in this house all the time. That is dry sarcasm. So that's Mr. Poopy, which we like. So these rocks here are from Everest Base Camp. So these little rocks come from Nepal, and that's the TARDIS. That's when we want to go on a trip somewhere. We just get in the TARDIS and off we go. And so what else have we got around here? Oh, so we've got little dolphin, you know. Hello, stream. How are you going?
Oh my God, you're insane.
My name is Orca, the killer whale. Well, I haven't killed anyone yet. I am a plastic killer whale, so I do not eat seals. I just like to talk to the camera because I am a
Glam whale. You know. So, yes, hello. Hello, chat. Hello, I am Orca the talking whale, and I live here in my egg cup. So nice to meet you.
And that's I think that's a Disney character one, that one. And that's the chicken, the chicken in the egg cup. Abbey Road, I got that in London. And some, so autistic people on the stream, here we are. This is some nice rocks. Some nice rocks. Oh, look at that. Lovely rock action. Look at that, it's been polished up. And so this is just some of the stuff that we have just sitting around because of me. Knickknacks, paddywhacks. And then over here we have, so this is a nest I found and brought home. Oops, this is a nest I found and brought home. And so I put feathers in there, and that's a little cat skull we found out the back. And then someone, I think my mother might have given me all these little eggs. So, and that's a wasp's nest that we found. And this is sap from the marri tree that the Indigenous people use for a wide variety of things. Everything from kind of like glue, and I think it can also be used as ground up and used in like tea as healing. So there's a bunch of other stuff. There's Ken hanging out, because Ken likes to hang out. He's looking after my friend Kika, who sadly passed away. Miss you, Kika, love you. And so whenever I find a nest, I bring it in. So I found another little nest the other day, and I'm adding it to this nest. And I think, I'm not sure, but if we lift it up, no, this was the big nest I found. So that big nest, I think, is a magpie's nest. And there's a little bit of water here. Oh, here we go. This is nice. This is a Buddhist saying, a precious life. Every day, think as you wake up. Today I am fortunate to woken up. I'm alive. I'm a precious human life. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I'm going to benefit others as much as I can. The Dalai Lama. So that's a nice sentiment, and that just reminds you that maybe it is actually possible to be able to do those things. And so, yeah, we just sort of collect knickknacks, and there's the chicken, because chicken and egg, I don't know, maybe that's the theme. This is from Nepal. I got that in Nepal. Oops, that's Wendy doing some housework. So I will take you and show you what we're up to in the other room. Look, it's the fridge. Oh my God, fridge cam. It's just, I don't know, I find it a bit embarrassing. And so this is small kind of kitschy stuff we've got in our house. So this is very autistic. So Wendy decided she wanted to paint the hallway blue, right? So this is the current hallway. And this bit's blue because I decided, well, if Wendy wants it blue, we got a tester. And so we painted this bit blue. And that was about, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 months ago now. So that's not too long ago. And so I think we're still going blue, because I did that and when he was like, oh yeah, I like that. And, you know, it kind of looks cool and yada, yada. And then, so that's a project that's ongoing. And this is our little section of sort of Now, I said before I'm not religious, but I did go to the Vatican and I got this because this is the mother and child, the Pietra, I think it's called. And oh, hang on, let's do this. Oh, look, you're gonna see some action-packed stuff. We'll get the little blower fan. So this is all the instrument, the kind of various bits and pieces, music stuff that we use to make the techno. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the little fan, and we're just going to clean up. Jesus and Mary. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's taken a long while to get to this point. It all started with this little guy, and then it was like, oh, I need a tool to do X, and I'd look at all the available tools and decide, you know. So this little statue is a wooden version of. Oh, it looks good with the curtain behind it, doesn't it? We need some religious music. Oh, but this is it's called Madonna and Child, etc. But I think it's is there a thing that says what it is? No, made in Italy, wood carving. But I think you'll find I think the proper name is the Pietra. I'm not a native Italian speaker, clearly. Maybe somebody can, in the chat, can tell me if that's correct. Pietre with a little thing on top of it. So that's kind of... I went to see that in the Vatican Church because it's Michelangelo or is it Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci that did the Pietra, the Madonna and Child? Michelangelo, sorry. Okay, so that's Michelangelo did that. So that's carved. The actual statue, when you go and see it, see the size of that. Oh, see this dude here? Like when you go and see the statue, I want to say it's quite small. You look at that and you think, oh my God, that's enormous. But the statue's probably, you could probably fit it in that chair. Do you know what I mean? It's not super big, which is surprising because, you know, you don't get a lot of scale out of the photographs. And so this is, you know, dog's ashes and stuff. And I kind of have a fascination with religious iconography, even though I'm not. You know, it's just I don't know, the sense of something inspiring. I don't know. That stuff's quite inspirational. I actually have, also from the Vatican, Vaticano. Oh, it's hidden, but behind the giant TV, I use as a screen, $100 TV. Gotta love that. So that's the ceiling of the Vatican roof that Wendy had framed for me. And so that's the same guy that made the little statue that I have the wooden thing of. So this is kind of the laundry / studio before I took over the lounge room. Just with all my crap in here and just another sort of, well, it's everything can be moved quite easily, but it's kind of in flux because I need to come in here and clean this up, get some stuff out of here, maybe move the piano into the lounge room so I can play that on when we're doing music and whatnot on streams. So, yeah. Oh, and this is another Michelangelo picture. I think that's the back of the back wall. So that picture I just showed is on the roof in that orientation, and then this picture here, which you can't see, is on the back wall. And Michelangelo's done, you know, it's a kind of a religious tale out of the Bible, but it's a. I'll wash my hands again. So the religious tale is about. I can't even remember what it's about, but it's out of the Bible, and there's the devil and this, that, and the other character in this fresco, but he's painted. If you look at it, the face of the devil is like Pope Leo from the period that he was alive, and so because they kept making him paint stuff, and the artists, you were kind of at the mercy. You were funded by the church, so you kind of had to do what they said. And so it was quite fascinating that he painted the Pope's face as the devil, and there's a few other things that they tell you when you're there looking. So yeah. The Frigididge fridge, some more stuff on there, bloody blah. And we have filtered water so we don't get as much plastic in our bodies. As apparently we get, like, I don't know, I was reading the other day, like a credit card a week or a day, I think it was. It's terrifying. And there's a great show on Netflix where they talk about how much plastic is being produced on a daily basis, and it's some just ridiculously out of control amount. All right, guys, I'm going to wind it up soon. Thanks for joining us on the stream. I had fun. So I'm going to wish you all a good night. And once again, shout out to Rolling with the Spectrum. Thanks for popping into the chat, brother. Everybody go check out Jamie's channel on Rolling with the Spectrum. He's, doing an amazing job. Raising autism awareness and sort of joining in everywhere he can, and raising 2 kids. So, he's in a really unique position to help everybody. Just to try and, he's very raw and honest with what he goes through on a daily basis. So it's just really validating for me, and makes me, want to be more sort of, I guess it's about healing, isn't it, really? It's about healing at the end of the day, and not even healing, but I look at it more as just like trying to find my flow and stay in my flow. Does that make sense? Because it's like if I'm in my flow and I'm is good. But if I miss something in the environment and I'm trying to push too hard, and then it just all the wheels come off. The wheels come off. The wheels come off, and then you put another hat on. Because instead of masking, I just put a different hat on, and it completely changes the game. See, this is the Lone Ranger hat that I have on now. Mood indigo. I'm going to start singing things. Another Ronaldo fan. Ronaldo. Hey, Cristiane, how are you? He might be. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat. How are you, Cristiano? Nice to see you. So how's everyone going? Like, just check in. Like, let's just let us all know how you're doing in the chat. Are you traveling okay? Are you doing well? Jamie actually asked on his channel the other night if people have been struggling the last couple of weeks. Like, has it been especially difficult just the last couple of weeks? Have people been noticing they've been, feeling more dysregulated, or let us, put some comments down there in the chat. Leave some comments on the video. Don't forget to like, please, if you don't mind. That really helps the channel. Any interaction in the chat helps the algorithm and the channel. And also we just get to know more about you guys as well, because, this is just one autistic perspective on the world. It's just my journey with it all. So I'm really interested in hearing other people's perspectives and how they solve problems in their lives, and that, because it's it's great. Oh, hey WDK, how you doing? Why would the last week be more difficult than usual, I guess, is what you're saying, right? No, you're cool, mate. You're cool. That's fine. You can always watch the streams. There's always restreams and stuff. We've just been out with the dogs again today, at crazy times last night, because I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take the dogs somewhere different that I'm not familiar with every day, and we will meet people that are struggling in the park and living in the park, and they're not going to be happy that we're live streaming and dogs and whatnot. So, yes. But yeah, Cristiano, I guess that's a point. Why would it be more difficult? I don't know. Jamie just was saying that he had experienced some, like it just felt like the last couple of weeks have kind of been more stressful, maybe, like just what's happening in the world and stuff. And he was because he's been having some issues with cyclothymia and feeling a bit low mood and this kind of stuff. So I just thought I'd put it out there because he asked the question. There's some people watching. Jamie is rolling with the spectrum. He's in the chat. He is another autism channel from here in Perth. And he is the father of a couple of kids, and they are on the spectrum. He's just currently being diagnosed as well, in the process of, to see if he has ASD and whatnot. Sorry, I'm only saying that publicly because Jamie's announced that on his channel. But yeah, really great channel, rolling with the spectrum. Just from my perspective, Jamie's channel helps validate me and the struggles that I have, just that we all have those unseen struggles on a daily basis, that craziness in our heads. And he kind of inspires me because his whole sort of philosophy is like, we're just going to roll with it. And because of my kind of movement background in contact improvisation, which is, I'll do some for you now, it's just kind of like rolling, and it's a different way of moving around if you put weight on things and roll, so the concept of rolling with the spectrum really resonated with me, because it's like, because what do, right? You go, oh, I've been diagnosed, trying to make it in the world for 57 years, and suddenly you go, oh, you're disabled. That's why you've been struggling. And you're like, really? Okay, that's interesting. And so then it's like, oh, now I've got a disability, and people are like, no, that's cool. You're weird. You don't need to have a job. You can be on a pension and not come to work and harass people with your craziness, and we're all good. And so you're like, and I mean, what do? I mean, you can sit around and be, I mean, it's all right, let's not beat about the bush. Like, the last 5 years has been really difficult, and I'm doing therapy once a week, etc., right? I'm on medication and blah de blah. So when they talk about high functioning, Yeah, I was high functioning until I wasn't, and the burnout got me, and I crashed like a fucking dinosaur out of the sky. And you should do more things to get people scrolling to your stream, because if I scrolled onto it, then YouTube algorithm is trying to push the stream out. Scrolled onto to get people scrolling into your stream. Okay. Tell me, can you leave some comments down below on the actual video, please, Cristiano? Because I'm not sure if I can read the chat back, but if you could leave some comments, if you got any ideas about how to do that, I'll definitely do that. I'll take up everybody's ideas. Why not? Yeah, so I was talking about something and now it's gone out of my brain. Oh, yeah, getting late diagnosed, and then what do you do? So it's kind of like, yeah, like what do you do? It's taken probably 5 years to wrap my head around the diagnosis, and there was this process where my brain seemed to want to spend every waking hour going back through every single part of my previous life and I don't know, refiling it. It was like mentally it felt like somebody had taken all the filing cabinets, dumped them out on the floor, and then started refiling everything back into different places. And, you go through things going, oh, that wasn't my fault. Oh, I'm not a bad person. Oh, that person was a predator taking advantage of me. Oh, that person was, being really horrible to me and manipulating me, and I never realised, and they were pretending to be a friend and la-di-da, so all that stuff. And then you go, oh, okay, I did something horrible to somebody because I was dysregulated and trying to be functional and trying to do 50 different things that people were demanding of me, and, so I wasn't very nice to that person. And, so it's just this kind of radical realignment. Quick AI, I can do some quick AI research. Yeah, sure, man, that'd be cool. So, yeah, so that process, I guess, took about 5 years. And in that space, I was really just looking hard. I was like, well, what do I do now? What the hell am I supposed to do? And I started going, well, what have I done in my life, right? I've studied art, I've studied performance, I've learned how to shoot videos, I was a sound engineer, I've, trained as an actor, blah, blah. So, and I just went, well, what happens if I put all of those things together? And if you've got really nothing to talk about, nothing to say, then it's kind of just a blank slate which never gets filled in. However, as soon as you get a diagnosis and you go, oh my God, actually, so now this makes the story a bit more interesting, I guess. Now I feel like I have something to say. Now I feel like, I have... and I've noticed I have these crazy pattern recognition things going on. As I've spent probably the last couple of years focused on unmasking, which has been kind of an interesting process. But the more I unmask, the less I use that part of my brain for masking and trying to be a chameleon and meet everybody else's needs. If I just focus on meeting my own needs. You should live stream yourself making music and make shorts of you making music. All right, cool. All right, we do that. We have been doing some live streams. Check out the live stream music. And I will do that. I'll do some clips and I'll make some shorts of those live streams. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Brother, sister. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to be... I'm an old person, and when I learnt language, it was all very binary. So if there's any non-binary people on, please, feel free to correct me, or please don't take offence, because none is meant. It's just, trying to update my language slowly, but it's a process. But yeah, so that was sort of, you know, the main thing about being late diagnosed was, and trying not to focus on being angry that I'd, you know, wasted half my life, because that's a feeling that comes up for me and a lot of other people. Like, oh, if I'd known, you know, could have used it to my advantage and done better out of life, right? But I don't know, then I wouldn't be here being able to do this now. I wouldn't have studied all those things, etc., etc. So I think you've got to just kind of accept where you're at and work out where you're going to go from there, because, you know, it's nice to have the pictures from the journey, but at the end of the day, the only part of the journey that we're conscious for and we're doing is now. Right now is the only time I have to exist. What exactly did I study? The dogs are good, mate. You can have a look at the puppies. Leon's just chilling here. We can give him a pat while we're talking. So I did a sound production and design straight out of school. Hello, Matilda. Say hi, Cristiano. Oh, say hi. It's all right. Be nice, be gentle. See, she's getting attention. She's going to try and sit on his head. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So the question was, what did I study? So I managed to get a degree in so all the things I studied were kind of like art and like production sort of stuff. So I'm going to set up a shot on the dogs here. I originally studied sound production and design. And with that, I learned theatre tech, theatre production. I learned a bit about lighting and costumes and sets and how to build them, and really groovy little course at Perth Tech, which was great. And then I don't know, decided to cause and just upend everything and leave, and worked in a petrol station for a while. Then I went back and I got my certificate. So that was what was it? It was a diploma, and then it became a university diploma because the course I was in got transferred to the university. Then I went back and did another course later on. I did a degree, like a Bachelor of Arts in Contemporary Performance, and I did a postgraduate thing at VCA in Melbourne. You had to audition to get in there, but that was really weird as well, and I got bullied by a whole bunch of women, which was great. So, you know, and nobody knew or thought I was neurodivergent. So that was kind of exciting, and trying to fit in with a whole bunch of actors and just, like if I would known I was neurodivergent, then it probably would have been a lot easier, because people wouldn't have expected me to be acting neurotypical and then getting confused when I was not. So, and then what did I study after that? And then I did I went and did a rigger's ticket, worked as a rigger, and I've done a few courses and various different things, but that's sort of my main study's been in the theatre arts, and I've done photography while I was there and self-taught myself how to edit video and stuff, which I'm terrible at, and which is mad because it consumes so much mental energy to try and conceive of things. I find it quite overwhelming trying to conceive of videos and write scripts, and so it's quite hard. Oh, where's your puppy? Where's your cuddles? You want a cuddle? Where's your cuddle? Am I talking? I'm talking all the time. Well, the chat, we've just worked out that it's stimming puppies.
Oh, steaming puppies. Steaming puppies. Oh. So yeah, this is my life. Patting the dogs and feeding the dogs and just trying to stay calm, really. I mean, that's what I focus most of my day on, is just being calm. 6 people in stream. I know 11 now. Hey guys, that's awesome. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, so say hi if you're in the stream. Shout out to everybody. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Are you on the spectrum? Do you like dogs? Let me know. Say hi in the chat, and people in the chat will probably say hi to you as well. And yeah, leave a like if you've sort of enjoyed what you're seeing. And the dogs aren't statues; they are actually just sitting there. If I come down and pat them, I can't look at the stream. So, but they need pats. So this is the dog patting section of the stream, where Blake sits here and we just pat the puppies. We just pat the puppies. So I guess this is also kind of stimming, right? Because I do this all the time. If the dogs are near me, I just pat them. I just can't. Oh yes, Moo, who's a gorgeous girl? Who's a gorgeous girl? Look, she's so pretty. This is pretty. She's a little puppy. Oh, with your cuddles. With your puppy cuddles. Hey. So I can also do some silent streams too, if people want to have some silent streams, maybe just with dogs. The music will be coming back. I've just been doing these streams in the meantime because there's been a lot going on in the background, so just trying to get therapists sorted. And I started doing streams every night at 12 o'clock and I got kind of burned out really quickly and crashed, so I've just been trying to do these kind of streams because I've got to take the dogs, and there are people watching, so I thought, hey, hang out, hanging out with friends. Wendy's kind of gone off somewhere. I might need to find out if she needs some dinner, because we're hopelessly organised when it comes to food and stuff. So even though on the 3 physical, it's sleep, balanced diet and exercise. Balanced diet's the hardest thing. So I've been trying to find a nutritionist, because I'll get a system going and it'll be good for a while and then it all falls apart. So the dogs eat very well, but I do the same exact thing every single time for them, and it becomes a routine, and then I can forget about it and it's not overwhelming anymore. But so I've got to do that with myself. But sometimes if you're dysregulated, you don't feel like eating, and adrenaline hits your body and you don't feel like eating because the cortisol makes you feel blah, and so all of these things go on. Don't they? And then the puppies get the cuddles. It's a bit difficult because I can't see the chat. Here we go, come back. Shorts are a very good way to spread awareness as well. I think at the start of the short, you should have rate this song 1 to 10 and then go ahead and play the song. Oh, that's cool, man. That's a great idea. Thank you. That's cool, buddy. Nice to see you, Cristiano. Stop by anytime, mate. We're trying to make videos and do streams a lot. So, connect. Make sure you're subbed and you've ring the bell, mate, so you'll get more notifications. So we're planning to do some more stuff. Jamie's talking about doing a collab, so we might have to organise that. Maybe I'll come and live stream Jamie doing the walk for autism. I won't do the walk for autism because that feels too much like, pathological demand, but I'll come and video Jamie doing the walk for autism and
do the walk for autism kind of by accident, maybe that would be a good plan. Oh, good grief. But that could be funny. That could be interesting. So I should go and see what Wendy's up to. Yeah, mate, sleep. So just drop a message down in the chat if you're still on the stream. Just so I can know who's still here and stuff. Because I'm thinking I might have to go and just, hey, Naya, how are you? But it's kind of hard to tell how many people are actually watching at any one time. Like it looks from there, hey, thanks, mate. Cheers. Yeah, they are cute. They're very cute. Oh, okay. So here's a picture. Have a look at this. So look, see what they're doing there, right? And this is how big they are now. So they're quite large, right? So when we first got her, that's a picture of her and him. He's so pissed off, and she's like, I'm here, I'm taking over everything. She's sitting like on him, and she used to run and jump and grab hold of his face with her little choppers. And so that's him and her sitting on the on that same bed, but like 7 years ago. Oh, you're so gorgeous, aren't you? You're so beautiful. Yes, you're so gorgeous girl. Oh, yes, you're so beautiful girl. Oh, you're so beautiful girl. Hey. So it's weird. I'm noticing because I'm talking and there's a slight delay. So I guess there's like a couple of seconds delay from when you see things and I say things and the chat responds, I guess. So 4 people on the stream. How you going, guys? This is the Autism Addict stream. Oh, Han, did you want to eat some food? Should we call the food person, the food man, and get them to bring us some supplies? So the dogs have just run over to Wendy because she was out the front watering some pollantas. Oh, hey, 9 people on the stream. Say hi, Wendy. And so the puppies are now like, right. I mentioned food for animals. Did you want to go down the road and get something in the car, or did you? All right, I won't. Wendy's feeling under pressure. We've got food in the house, so I might just make something. Here's the puppies. Here's the puppies. Woof. Got some treats. Catch. You ready? Ready? Catch. Catch. Oop. Ready? Catch. Good boy. Come on. Come on, Matilda. Catch. Come on. Come here. Come on. They love their treats. Trump official resigns, blaming Israel for war. Okay, just that's just coming up on my stream. So, you know, we like to make sure people are informed on the Autism Addict live stream. What's happening, world events, etc. Coming to you live from seats right at the very front of the decline of civilization. As the autistic people get together and work out what we're going to do next. Oh my God. It's funny, eh? It's funny. See, that's rolling with the spectrum has affected my sense of autistic sense of humour. So the puppies are just like obsessed with eating. And then had some treats and now they're like, what do you want? What would you like? Papa dappa. Papa lappa dappa. Papa lappa dappa. Papa lappa dappa.
Just a minute.
So I don't know, apparently, does anybody know how I can enter the chat on the stream, from the stream? It doesn't seem like I'm able to. So this is quite, this is quite disturbing when the dog is barking at you, because it's like if you've got pathological demand avoidance and the dog's barking in your face, it tends to put a lot of pressure on you. And I think, Wendy's got the yogurt out, so this is actually great. So we have these wonderful buckets of yogurt, and the puppies absolutely love the yogurt.
Oh, Mimi, this is for Mimi.
And so Matilda gets a little bit, and then
Come on, puppy.
we come around here, and he hasn't finished all his dinner, but Wendy will chuck all the, goops of yogurt on here.
Come here, baby. Come on.
And
Where's your spoon for the bottle up?
yeah, they really just dig the yogurt.
Good boy.
There you go. Good job. Good job. And so he just gets stuck into the yogurt. He loves it so much. And the good thing is we put the yogurt on the food and he has to eat the food to get the yogurt. So that helps us make sure that he eats more food. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, this is Leon, the gorgeous Roddy. What are you doing, Dad? With yogurt on my nose. He's funny. He's a funny boy. They don't like being touched much when they're eating, dogs in general. But I've tried to prevent them from food guarding by I just touch them and pat them and give them a little cuddle on the bottom just while they're eating, because then they get used to it. Because this one is a little food guarder and she likes to run around and steal his bones and his toys, and and if I give them a bone, sometimes what she will do is she'll grab it, go outside and bury it, and come inside and steal his bone. And then he's like, "Arr!" So there she is on the bed, and there she is when they were little. That's him and her. She was such the cute. She would come. She was so small. She'd fit like in the crook of my arm, just from there to there, and would come. I would just carry her around the park while she was a little bobber. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go because I need to get some food, and so do these guys need to relax. And I'm pretty sure Wendy's looking like she needs some attention, so I'm going to go and spend some time with Wendy. Thanks for coming on the walk with us. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for getting in the chat. Naya, Cristiano, everyone, Jamie, everyone. Peace out to you all. Love from the dogs, and we'll see you next time here on Autism Addict for the next exciting adventure. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for keeping an eye out and hanging out with us. It was nice to have some company while we were doing the walking of the dogs. It was a little bit later today because it was like super hot today. It was still like 28 degrees when we went out. Yeah, so all right, peace out, peace to everybody, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.